Hey guys, so let me adjust my footing. Welcome back to another video, and this one's a little annoying, but hey, it looks good. This is going to be another species profile video, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the most common frog in New Jersey, the green frog. So, why is this the most common frog? Well, because it covers the entire state. But I'll tell you more if you keep watching this video. So, don't forget, if you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe if you want to see more like this. Alright, now let's get into this video. Alright guys, so let's get into this species profile video on the common green frog, or scientifically known as Rana clematis melanota. Now I probably said that wrong, and you're going to learn in this series that I cannot say the scientific name of many species, because I just am not very good. But I'm going to give it my best shot, and that's a green frog. So now let's get into the size and appearance of the green frog, as you can see, category here. The size of a green frog is 2 1/4 to about 3.5 inches. They can be a little bigger and a little smaller, but that's about the average size. So they are actually more brown than green, even though they're known as green frogs. But their head is always more greener than the rest of their body, so they have a more darker green head that'll slowly turn down into brown and whatnot. So they also have dark blotches all over their body and a white belly, and then you can see males, they'll have a yellow throat sac. Females will have white, males will have more of a yellow, and the yellow will get more defined in the breeding season. So let's hop into the next category. So now, because this is a frog, we know that all frogs eat insects. So I thought I'd change it to the call. So the call, which you can see the category here, of a green frog sounds like a loose banjo string. As you can see, I'm playing a banjo right here. But, so that's their call, and I'll play a clip of it here. So that was probably the length of the clip. But juveniles and some adults will also release a high-pitched peep when fleeing in the water, which I'll play here. Now, scientists think that this peep is either to expel air so that they can go down deeper or some other factor, but it's not truly known why they make this peep. So let's get into the next category of the habitat. So the habitat of a green frog. Everywhere. You can literally find these frogs in pretty much any body of water across the entire state of New Jersey. I found them in ponds, I found them in puddles. On the side of a road, I found a green frog in a puddle. Why he's there? No clue, but he was perfectly happy in the puddle. They also are found in streams, lakes, rivers, ponds, anywhere where there's a large enough area of stagnant or slow-moving water so that they don't get rushed downstream, they'll be. And they'll even be in some permanent and some non-permanent sources of water, like a puddle. A puddle is not a permanent source of water, but for some reason, green frogs love them. So let's get into the next category. So this category is number found and a few little tips on how to find them. So I found hundreds of green frogs. I'm not exaggerating here. I found hundreds. I haven't caught all of them because they're a frog, and while they're an easier frog to catch, they're still a little difficult to catch. So green frogs breed in April through August. So that's when you'll most likely hear them calling at night, or sometimes even during the day. And with that calling, it's a lot easier to find males that way, because you'll hear them before you see them. Then you can hear them, you can go to where you hear that sound, and you can catch yourself a male green frog. But you can also, like I said, find them in any body of water. And the best thing to do or the easiest ones to catch are the ones in puddles. Because you'll come across, they'll hop into the puddle, and they'll think they're hidden. Well, if you have a net, you can just scoop that entire puddle. The water will stay. You might get a few dirt or something, but you're going to have that frog in there no matter what. As long as your net covers the entire puddle and you go almost scraping the bottom. I would say scrape the bottom a little bit because that'll make sure you do get the frog. But once you do that, when you lift your net up, you're pretty much always going to have that green frog that dove into the puddle there. All right, so now let's get into the final category. So, green frog fat. Interesting facts, though. Category here. So in males, the eardrum is going to be larger than the eye. So that's the circular spot where the ear is found. Tucker, don't drink that. Sorry about that. Anyhow, now, I just said don't drink that. It's ice. Sorry, my dog's crazy. But in males, the eardrum will be larger than the eye, and the throat will be yellow. In females, though, the eardrum will actually be around the same size as the eye, and you can see that from a pretty young age. So that's a pretty easy way to get the gender of a green frog, because also some males will have a very light yellow, more whitish throat, so it's hard to tell. But then another interesting fact is that they're kind of different color depending where they're found. So most green frogs that I found up in northern New Jersey are a lot darker green and brown, because around here the water is a lot, and the habitat is a lot more brown and green. Yet the ones that I found in the New Jersey Pine Barrens, where it's a lot sandier, they're often lighter colored with a light green head and a kind of lighter body. A color that almost kind of matches the southern leopard frog, which I haven't made the video yet, but a link to the video will be here. So that's a few interesting facts. Now, if you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. If you want to see more like this and more videos of herping coming soon as the weather hopefully will warm up soon, hit subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment, and I'll see you guys on the next video.